So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Cross through Luke de Jong! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That pass isn't the best. Oliveira. Casemiro. Now Varela. Kivior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Varela is the guilty party there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh no, what has happened here? Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Knocks it into space. Marcos Antonio. Benacer. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Too close for comfort. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Agahawa. Now it's Luke de Jong. Still goalless. Benacer. Benacer powering forward here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Greenwood. Casemiro. Antonio. Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Ryerson. And he's there to retrieve it. Now Oliveira. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Suso. Pepe. Jeremy Pino. And Benacer. And here's Suso. Threads one in. Now it's Benacer. Benacer stood his ground strongly. And it's Fred. Marcos Antonio. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Suso! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oliveira. Now it's Agahawa. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Greenwood. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Luke de Jong. A probing pass. It's a promising position. Joelinton.
That's good play from him.
Joelinton crosses. And he's there to clear it. Tries from a long way out. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Casemiro gets across and deals with it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Suso. It's come to nothing. Pepe. And they've got a throw.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 8. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 10.
Fred. Porto still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And here's Pepe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pino gets into a good position. That is lovely. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass just lacking in accuracy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And they win it back again. Tries to play it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Deftly away. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Fred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Suso. And he's got that all wrong. Pino gets into some space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Porto must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Jeremy Pino. That has not gone well. Now it's Agahawa. That is a crunching tackle.
Substituição para o Porto.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
He'll try to keep this alive.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And he's had it nicked away. Done so. Adley.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Linton. Can he get on the end of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly.
And a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Benacer. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Jeremy Pino. Pino tries looking up for options on the left. Looks to the other side.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No luck with that dink over the top. Looking for the run. Now it's Greenwood. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That pass isn't the best. Joelinton. Shoots! Well, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And another try! And he's done it! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Número 20.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's got the beating of his man. Real chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Caresses it through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's been won straight back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Joelinton. Chance here to counter. Tino is in a really good position out wide. Radu claims it. Safe hands. Jeremy Pino. Time and again they are repelled. Now, what about a counter-attack?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Benacer. Ryerson. And it's Pino. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Greenwood. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
So once again, we're underway. Danso. Pressing high and with purpose. And Benacer. Now it's Greenwood. Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joelinton. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Matias Pereira. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No way through, so back it comes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Varela. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Quest'oggi è di 51.577 spettatori.
Joelinton. Fred. Greenwood puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Wonderful save by Radu. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's just beyond his reach. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Oliveira. That's good vision. Showing good feet. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And he's there to retrieve it. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oliveira, low into the middle. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Luc de Jong. Caramo. He's gone for goal! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's anyone's... And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got away. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Lovely, now then. And they're quick to get it. And the shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. He's got a goal! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Gol! Ha segnato all'84esimo minuto, numero 20.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Karamo!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he is going into that little black book. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's a dangerous ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Wonderful save by Radu. He has missed it.
Well, he never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Desperate defending required here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he goes cross-field. Marosic. Now it's Luke de Jong. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? It's Greenwood! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Lazio with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Eze.
Pretty robust defending.
There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Eze herring after the ball here. He drills one in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, what has happened here? Face to face with the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Now it's Greenwood. Chips it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
could be danger here. Eze. Gets into some space. And that could well leave a mark.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mathias Pereira. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
Agahawa. Now it's Luke de Jong. Joelinton. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Benacer. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Nice control. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Lazio can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The pass has gone astray. They've got to throw in. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This their second corner of the game. Here's the header! And now they can spring out of defence. Here's a chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Benacer. Ryerson. Aimed beyond the defence. Greenwood making good progress on the right-hand side. But they've got it again. And it's Eze. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. And they've got a throw. Now it's Isco. Eze concedes a free kick for that. He's not got that quite right.
Lazio really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbemba tries making a foray down the right. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8.
He's had a shot!
Number 6.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 23, Suso. Number 19, Elianissi.
Benacer,
Substitutions taking
and
place.
here's Suso. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, perfectly measured that. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Number 22, Ismail Benasser. Coming on the field, number 15.
Conte.
Number 14.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Lazio are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has not gone well. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, that's disappointing. It's loose. He's gone for goal. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Lazio got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbemba gets it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's on it, can he get away? It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back.
Rest.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, what a mistake! Chance, surely! Danger averted for now. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its
I'm
billing,
afraid
Peter.
to tell
Very
you that we're
competitive,
expecting
open
traffic
and
to be
entertaining.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Pepe. Nicely worked. Stood up well to him there. Defending of the desperate variety. Pepe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he goes cross-field. Endo does well to get it back. No, it's come to nothing. Oliveira. Not the most accurate pass. Reina claims comfortably. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fred. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Can he get it through? Marosic. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Marosic. De Guzman. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vlahovic. Endo. Jonathan de Guzman. For Isco. Showing great feet there. And he's had it nicked away. Foot in. Sidibe. He's in a great position here. De Guzman crosses. And that has been knocked clear. And that's gone loose. Benacer.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely feet. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Kivior defending his corner. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Pepe. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Endo. Marosic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fred. Greenwood. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Benacer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eze proves just a little bit too strong. Can he get on the end of this? Sidibe. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pepe. Benacer. And it's Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Benacer. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Matias Pereira.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Oliveira. And here's Eze. Nice control. Referee's given a throw. And he lines up, he gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Isco. Isco's cross. Benacer. He's had it taken off him. Kivior. And it's Pepe. It's a good run down the right.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Eze. Jonathan de Guzman. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oliveira.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Matias Pereira. Just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Pepe. Number 9, number 15, Isco. Number 25,
Threads one in.
coming on the field, number 18, number 8, Joelinton. Number 10,
Eze.
number 26,
Fred. Smartly reclaimed.
Substitution. There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely
Just a quick
outcome, but we've had
announcement,
a
it is
good
now time for
variety
our
in this
special
game,
moderator.
despite it
Please
being
grab the tickets you were given when
anticlimactic.
you were walking through the gates.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.